Welcome back. With the May primary only days away, candidates for the Indiana governor's race are busy on the campaign trail. 6 candidates are in the Republican race, with 1 Democrat and 1 Libertarian candidate running unopposed. They are vying for the spot being vacated by Governor Eric Holcomb. News 18 has been giving each candidate an opportunity in this contested race to come on the noon show and talk with us. Today is Brad Chambers. He is the former Secretary of Commerce for Indiana and founder and CEO of Buckingham Companies, which manages more than $3 billion in real estate and hundreds of employees. Well, good afternoon to you. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate that. I know that you're busy right now, right?
We are. We're crisscrossing the state all over.
So tell me what you're doing in the next few days.
Oh my gosh, I was in Knightstown yesterday. I did an interview this morning talking about protecting law and order on our college campuses. I'm here with you today to talk about my race for governor and why I'm an outsider. I've never been in politics before, and so I think it's time for fresh eyes. It's time for a CEO to be in the state capitol again, and that's why I'm running for governor.
And run it like a business. If
That's
you were
right.
a CEO, is that correct?
Right. That's right. I'm a lifelong Hoosier, a lifelong Republican, and I think it's time to get a CEO back in the state capitol to run government like a business, grow our economy, put more money in people's pockets, shrink government, lower our property taxes, and fix our problems honestly. And I think it takes a CEO to do that.
So you've been talking with lots of people and
Yes.
hearing their input. What's some of the main topics that they're asking you, some questions?
Yeah.
What are they very concerned about here in Indiana?
Yeah, great question. And as a CEO, I'm a good listener, right? I listen to the customers of my company for years, decades. And so I think that the governor needs to be a good listener. And I've been 350 stops on this campaign since I got in August. The last one in, the number one topic I will tell you is property taxes, especially our seniors, our fixed income Hoosiers, and our veterans. So number one focus for me, is, if elected, and hopefully I am, would be to go to work on property taxes and making sure that system is more fair. People are seeing doubling of property taxes, and it's really uncomfortable, and I'm hearing it a lot.
And I'm hearing that also.
Yeah.
Now, one question that I want to ask you that's, of course, a hot topic here in Tippecanoe County is the LEAP project.
Right.
What's your views about that?
Sure. So I stepped away from my company 2 years ago in the summer of 21, and I worked as Indiana's Commerce Secretary for $1 a year because that was a service job for me. It wasn't a career change. I believe in Indiana's potential, but you have to go get a good future. You have to go get the potential that's good for Hoosiers. Our average wage in Indiana is below U.S. average. To me, that's unacceptable. Our GDP growth, our economic growth is below U.S. average. That's unacceptable. So we need to go get an economy that's good for Hoosiers. And I believe Ohio's doing that. North Carolina's doing that. China is doing that. Ireland is doing that. And so Indiana leaned in and we launched the LEAP Innovation District to go be ready for these large industries of the future that'll keep our kids and our college kids here and pay higher wages to our kids and our grandkids and grow our economy. To beat U.S. averages. We should be beating U.S. averages with incredible universities like Purdue and Indiana University. It's incumbent on us to go grow our economy, put more money in people's pockets, and create economic opportunity and security. And the LEAP Innovation District is exactly that. It's an investment in our future, investment in being ready.
And I wish we had more time to discuss it, but unfortunately we are out of time, and I wish you the best. Only a few days more to go, so people need to get out and vote, right, on Tuesday.
If Hoosiers want fresh eyes, fresh thinking, they want a CEO in the governor's office, someone who's never been in office before, is doing as a service job, then vote for Brad Chambers would be my suggestion.
All right, thanks, Brad.
Thank you.
And now we're going to